Welcome back, Wolfpack. Verlisify to start this week's Fan Fridays. Hope you guys like some more FEAR Mimikyu, because we're going to see what Mimikyu and some new friends can do. So yeah, FEAR Mimikyu is just something that's awesome to show off. I love seeing it in different lights, so if you guys are tired of it, I'll try to find something else. But after we got like the wipe as well, with the 1.2 update wiping all the friend codes, you know, we gotta take what we can get, but this is still pretty awesome. Like, we got Delmize. That's a new Pokemon that we don't really see too often. Maybe it'll have a big role in this. And also, I really like the idea of the Slowbro. And then Marowak under Trick Room is just unstoppable. So Delmize with that first turn Protect, I mean, it kind of looks threatening enough. Like, that, it's just so good. Like, unless the opponent has Taunt, Mimikyu just sets up. So Suicune's going to go for the Tailwind. And yeah, looks like the opponent has never seen a level 1 Mimikyu before. Because with a level 1 Mimikyu, it's only going to Trick Room. So what do we got? We got like Destiny Bond, Painsplit, Shadow Sneak, and Delmize is a triple stab Pokemon. So we're gonna see what it gets out of that. Pheromosa getting weakened right there, and then Power Whip onto the Suicune. Holy crap! The Suicune's supposed to be tankier than that. That's the Delmize, guys. High base power, Life Orb Trick Room Delmize. All right, this is making it on Fan Fridays. So then Ice Beam hits Delmize. Delmize tanks it up enough. And yeah, Porygon 2, I guess, eats a Pain Split. Pheromosa just goes down for free. Download. Going to gain attack, so not really something to worry about. We're going to see how this plays out. So Mimikyu with the Pain Split will start to weaken that Porygon 2. Then Delmize, ooh, Phantom Force. Spicing it up just in case Pheromosa goes for the Protect. Definitely a possibility. So that's going to be Thunder Wave onto the Mimikyu. Still no breaking the disguise, though. So Mimikyu's doing just fine. Pheromosa with the Ice Beam. Delmize's going to dodge it. And yeah, I like that. Because under Trick Room, you still get a lot of invulnerability right there. And if you play your cards right on the Trick Room, then that means you get like 2 turns of missing attacks. Phantom Force comes in, takes down the Pheromosa. Porygon 2 gets just weakened a bit more. Life Orb happens. And Porygon 2 goes for the Recover. So, this is going to be interesting. Cause like Delmize, if you can one-shot the last Pokemon, that's going to be like some mad GG. And it's the top of Coco. How much damage is Delmize going to do? And then we also have Mimikyu just kind of chilling there. You could also go for Pain Split on top of Coco, make sure the Delmize has enough damage. Then I guess Anchor Shot just in case the, or Phantom Force. I would say, or you can Anchor Shot just in case the, Power Whip could miss. Porygon 2 goes for the Ice Beam, that's going to be dodged. Dazzling Gleam, that's going to be double dodged. And Mimikyu, Disguise Breaks. I mean, Mimikyu still has a Focus Sash. Like, that's what makes this thing so devastating. It still has a Focus Sash right now. Twist Dimensions return normal, and this is what I'm talking about. That Tapu Koko Dazzling Gleam, well, now Delmize has, like... It's just... Wait. We're going to see what happens. If Porygon 2 doesn't anticipate the Trick Room's shift... Yeah, he aimed for the Delmize and it didn't happen. And then that's going to be the Phantom Force. And if you time it properly, then that means that on the Mimikyu, you can just set up another Trick Room. And then you get like 3 turns of damage and not being... Or like 3 offensive turns and then not getting hit or something ridiculous. Technically, one of those is in suspension with the Phantom Force. But something really crazy that it can break down like that. So Mimikyu does get paralyzed, no Pain Split. Delmize has the Power Whip, and that is going to be big damage on the Porygon 2. Not enough. Power Whip might not have mattered, and Life Orb will take down the Delmize. But now you just bring in a Alolan Marowak, and that's too much damage. Ice Beam, that's going to target the Porygon 2 now, and Mimikyu. That goes down. Too many syllables, got confused. So now we have Slowbro. Is it Mega Slowbro for tank shenanigans? Is it just like Trick Room reset Slowbro? What do we got? Scald, a little bit of damage. And under Trick Room, Porygon isn't going to have enough time to go for the Recover. So since it took the offensive, it's over right now. That's going to be Flare Blitz, and that is going to be a GG. Wonderful battle, and I'm loving strategy. Like, Delmize is a strong Pokemon, doesn't... It has like an absurdly high attack stat, and it has really good base power moves as well. So we get to see some success there, and let's see what happens in the next battles. Taking a look at the opponent's team, yeah, the Trick Room is going to get set up. I wonder how that's going to interact with the Delmize and the Toxapex, and then it's just Togekiss, and Togekiss not going to have as much of an opportunity to go for the Paraflinch under Trick Room, so we should still be okay, and Toxapex might just go for like a Baneful Bunker first turn, just keep itself safe, maybe try to cheese out a Poison, but that's not going to happen when we're getting the setup. So this is going to be an interesting, well actually, never mind. Let's say it's going to be an interesting breakdown, except Mimikyu Pain splits, and then Toxapex goes down to a Power Whip or something, and then Togekiss kind of doesn't really do enough to matter. So Dhelmise with the Protect on the first turn. And that's going to be Togekiss with the Air Slash. So actually targeting the Mimikyu with the Air Slash. And Dhelmise not really going to do anything this turn. And I'm guessing there's going to be like Poison Jab. Oh no, Toxapex with the Toxic Spikes. So yeah, I guess in certain situations, like when there's no obvious one-hit KO threat, the Dhelmise doesn't really have to protect, because that could have been some free damage. It's also good to play it safe right there, even though the Anchor Shot probably KOs the Togekiss. And Mimikyu is going to go for the Pain Split onto the Toxapex. That's the cool thing about being level 1. Pretty much no matter what, you're going to be faster. And Dhelmise actually has Gyro Ball over the Anchor Shot. That actually just makes a lot of sense, because with Dhelmise being super slow, lowest base speed under Trick Room, you're going to be getting more damage, as well as the 50% boost from the Iron Worker or Steel Worker ability. I forget what it's called. That thing where it does a lot. As you can see, it takes out a Togekiss. Toxapex already feeling a little weak though. The Poison will hurt the Sash on the Mimikyu, so now Mimikyu just kind of gets to do whatever until it goes down. But Swampert is going to get wrecked by a Power Whip. And Mimikyu's going to be able to take down Toxapex a bit more. So that's going to be interesting to watch. Yeah, Toxapex down to about a third. Dhelmise with the Power Whip. Swampert avoids it though, and Toxapex is going to recover. And I guess Swampert hits... No, Swampert can't Earthquake, because then he hits Toxapex. And we're going to see the Waterium Z. That's not going to work on the Dhelmise though. This is... Okay. Okay, we're gonna see what happens and how this ends up breaking down. So, I don't know what the Swampert could run with a Hydro Vortex, I guess, but looks like it's going to go for the Mimikyu. The level, what is the guy? Did the guy not pay attention to the level of the Mimikyu at all? Wait, I thought Mimikyu. Oh no, the Pain Split. Never mind. That's actually a really strange interaction that doesn't happen too often. When you lose health, go back to full, and then the Focus Sash interacts again. Yeah, I didn't consider that. The Pain Split would be enough to keep Mimikyu alive, but then it goes down. And either way, he just hit a level 1 Pokeball with a Z move, so I don't really know what to say anymore. As Swampert goes for the Protect. So, how's Dhelmise going to read this one? Power Whip will be protected, but that means Vikavolt going to Thunderbolt the Toxapex, and Toxapex cannot survive it. Vikavolt rocks an insane amount of damage, and it could be Specs. You got Trick Room, we already know where the Life Orb Pokemon is. That's going to be pretty crazy, but then Garchomp comes in. So now this is where we'll find out. Yep, Vikavolt switching out, that's Specs for sure. And Slowbro comes in, so that could be Burn onto the Garchomp. Either way, Swampert's going to get completely bodied. And Slowbro's poisoned. So Power Whip comes in, and finally connects onto Swampert, and the Swampert goes down with some absurd damage. I like the idea of Vikavolt though. Trick Room Vikavolt, Trick Room Marowak, these are just some of the strongest Pokemon you'll see. Crunch takes down the Dhelmise though, but that's why we have Slowbro. It can reset Trick Room if it needs to, and I guess we just Bug Buzz or potential Hidden Power onto the Garchomp. Twisted Dimensions return normal, but Slowbro should be good to go. Vikavolt can't protect, but it has Levitate, so Earthquake isn't going to do anything to it. And then Dragon Claw onto Vikavolt, boom. Loses some hit points. Vikavolt with the Bug Buzz. How much damage are we going to see on the Specs Bug Buzz? Oh my goodness. Vikavolt has that much damage? That's almost a one-shot on the Garchomp. There's no way it has like one-hit KO potential. Either way, another battle down. Let's go into the last one and watch it play out. And now we're swapping out the Dhelmise for a Wishy-Washy. Well, we've already seen these singles. I still love that Carbink. I still love that Carbink from Fan Fries. There's Trick Room, Explosion, then you get Wishy-Washy with a couple turns of potential Trick Room sweeping, and it can work, so we know the damage is there. And then maybe it gets taken to the next level, but the opponent, does he have a mono water team? I wasn't paying attention to the opponent's team in the beginning, but that's Gastron Pelipper lead, so that's going to be an interesting little combo to begin with. can't really do much with the Wishy-Washy initially, because you got to worry about the Rain Dish. See how this plays out. Wishy-Washy with the Protect. Going to do its thing as Pelipper goes for the Surf. And we're just kind of waiting this one out. Oh, Storm Drain. Yeah. Rain Dish, Storm Drain. It's kind of the same. It's the same idea, but it does different things. Either, I had the right idea that, you know, it's just going to absorb the water type moves, so it's going to be a bit more challenging for the Wishy-Washy to find success. Either way, Gastrodon's going to double. Ooh, the opponent's team, though, going for, like, the double hits, you know, trying to get Earthquake plus Surf. Big damage. But Mimikyu, that's why you run the Focus Sash. And no taunt, so Mimikyu will be able to get the Trick Room off. Now we're going to see what Wishy-Washy can turn this into. And Mimikyu just gets free full health off of Painsplit, or I don't know. Destiny Bond too. When you finally get the Focus Sash to happen under Trick Room, and Mimikyu gets a chance to Destiny Bond. So Wishy-Washy has the Hydro Pump, and yeah, that's why I thought we'd have some problems with that Storm Drain. So special attack's going to go up. Gastrodon's going to Earthquake. Doesn't hit Pelipper, and at least it trades Gastrodon, so waiting on Wishy-Washy now. I'm guessing Wishy-Washy has Berry, unless Life Orb is on Wishy-Washy and not Delmize, depending on the switch. But at least it's a 1-for-1 trade. Trick Room's still up, and now Wishy-Washy actually gets to hurt things. And the Drizzle helps out Wishy-Washy's damage a lot, too. So that kind of makes things interesting. So now we have Slowbro. And the opponent has Klefki, so not Water Team. I guess the Hydro Pump just KOs Klefki. It used to Reflect instead of Light Screen. Probably not the best decision he could have made right there. But the Rain boosting on the Wishy-Washy is going to be ridiculous. Pelipper has Quick Attack. But Wishy-Washy is going to go for that Hydro Pump. And that's going to be enough to take down Klefki. My goodness, that's a lot of damage. Like, that's the thing about Wishy-Washy. Just high base power, gets good stab, and then any extra damage on top of that is going to be absurd. So Scald onto Pelipper, a little bit of damage. No burn, but Arcanine comes in, and that is going to make life very difficult for the opponent right now. Arcanine's Intimidate, not really going to affect anything on the team right now. And Arcanine protects. Understandably. So Wishy-Washy goes for the Hydro Pump onto the Pelipper. I was about to say, like, the best way of doing this is that you Hydro Pump the Pelipper and then Scald onto Arcanine from the Slowbro. Is still going to be really scary. Especially because Arcanine most likely wants to protect in this situation. And the Pelipper is pretty frail. So that's what I mean. The Rain boosting with all the stab and the damage stacking is going to be enough for the Pelipper. And the opponent forfeits. So a little bit of an awkward game there. We didn't get to see, like, Wishy-Washy's true potential. But we know it's pretty scary. And then the Rain helped out. And then shenanigans. So there we go, guys. Hope you all enjoyed the start to Fan Fridays. I think it was a pretty good start. Anytime that FEAR Mimikyu shows up, looks like devastation will follow, and that's what I've got to say. So if you guys enjoyed the start of Fan Fridays, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.